I just got back to work. It's the end of the day. I want to leave, but there's so much traffic that I can't get out. I'm looking at my bangs. Last night I was getting ready to go to bed and I saw my bangs and I'm like, you know what? They're so long. They were past here. So I cut them, but I'm looking at it. I don't think I did a good job. But you know what? I guess that's in crooked bangs. What is going on with me? Well, I went away and I have to admit, I really had a good time. I wish I could have retired. I can't, but I got to get on a schedule. So of 2026, I am going to do 3 lives a week. I am going to do 3 shorts, and I'm also going to do maybe 3 or 4 shorts, but I'm going to do 3 long a week. So if I do a long, then I'm going to do every other day or something, because I can't do 4 things, like a short, a long, and go live anymore. I can't do it. I'm going to do restreaming. I think maybe I'll take a day every other day or do something, but that's what I'm going to do. It's hard. Hi, Lashana. How are you? I was just saying that I want to make a schedule of what I want to do. So I'm trying to back up of my work. So I want to go, oh, thank you, Ellen the champion. Oh, thank you. I feel like a champion now. I don't feel like a champion, but thank you so much. Trying. It's work for sure. It is a lot of work. And like, I just went to the doctor and they said that my blood pressure is fine. I got to work on my weight, and I can't do it. Having a schedule is the key. I know I never did. I'm always like, I'm like a gypsy. I just want to go with the flow, and I realize I really can't. So I think I'm going to go 3 days a week. I'll go live. 3 days a week I'm going to have a long, and then I'll do maybe like, hi, Kathleen's Place, 71. How are you, hon? I think I'm going to try to do like a restreaming, maybe on the weekend or something where there's more people out, because I can't live on this schedule anymore. I cannot go to bed at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning anymore. I really need to take care of my health, and that's the most important thing that I want to do right now. So right now, I gotta complain. I went to the bank, and where I am, TD Bank, not bad. How are you? I'm doing okay. I just got to go to the bank. I want to leave. I can't leave. The traffic is horrendous at the school, and just waiting to leave. But I have TD Bank, and your balance used to be $100. Do you believe their balance now is $250? And I went to a Christmas, New Year's Eve party, and then I went to another party that we all get together with our friends, and I spent more than I should have. So guess what? My balance right now is $249. So I got to run to that bank, and I always keep extra money in my pocket, in my purse. And I usually keep $100. So I'm going to throw that in the bank just so that I can get covered. Cause I don't want to get charged $25. But that's a lot of money, $250. Usually it's like $100, but they changed it. What are you gonna do? It says, I love your hair. It's so cute. Oh, thank you so much, Fly Sky High. I have to be honest with you. I gotta take this off. Can't take it off. Last night I was going to work, and my bangs were down to here, and I couldn't see. So I got all aggravated. I took a regular scissor that Steve had for the mustache, and I started using that. Didn't work well. So then I just took a scissor and I cut across, and it was really uneven. This morning I got up and I took a shower. I said, oh my God, because like when you take a shower, like the bangs always dry fast if they're like, you know what I mean, if you cut it. I said, oh my God, I can't go to work today. So I was going to call the girl that cuts my hair, because she would have been like, Ellen, what are you doing? Because when she always cuts my hair, I always get my bangs a little bit shorter. So that's my story. So that's where I'm going. Let me just look. It's a lot of work. So I'm trying to have a schedule now for my YouTube, because I got to take control of myself for healthy living and everything else. So I know you had said how many hours did not bad. How are you? 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And I don't. I literally have about 4 to 3.5 hours of sleep, and I just really can't do it anymore. It says, thank you so much, Fly Sky High. Kathleen says, hi, Lashana. Lashana says, hi, Fly Sky. Kathleen Splay says, hi, Fly Sky High. Say it fast, 10 times. It says the live, please, and like the live. Oh, thank you, Lashana. It says my friend does that. Wow, bangs. Be careful of those bangs, right? It's the same, and that's as Fly Sky High 11 said. Kathleen Spaces, that's right. That's what I'm trying to do with YouTube. Well, I got to get on a schedule, so, it's like going up and down, but I'm okay right now. I think I had a nervous breakdown. I didn't have a nervous breakdown, but I was on, I guess, last week. I was ranting because I said, what is the formula? What is it? I'm doing everything that I have to do, and I still get that certain percentage. But I've noticed a little bit better, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I am not going to look. Retouch is on. I don't know what that means, retouch. But I'm not going to look at the analytics anymore. I'm not. I'll only look at certain things and stuff, but I'm not even going to... look at it. I'm done. I'm done with it because it brings me in a good mood or bad mood. What did I say? What did I do? And it's just too much. I'm good. And it says same. Kathleen says, that's right. That's what I'm trying to do with YouTube. It says Arsam Mabasada. I can't do it. I'm a Rainy. Very nice. Nice to meet you. We have people from all over the world, and I'm just so happy that you are here to come into my live, and I appreciate you, love you, and thank you so much. I do. Mwah, I love it. Kathleen says, I'm sticking to it and just going forward. Exactly. You really have to move forward, and even with life and difficulties, you just got to keep going. You cannot stay stuck. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be negative. So we're good. If YouTube is getting to you, look less. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Because before I felt like I was having a lot of fun, and I feel right now it's a business. And even though it is a business, it's a little bit too much because hey Marcia, hi Ellen, how are you? I hope you're doing well. God bless you. Love you. Miss you. It says if YouTube is getting you look less. I love those eyes. You know what it is? It's like wow, I got a like. Who cares about the like? You know what I mean? You just got to keep going and keep moving. Fly High Sky says, where are you from? I am from United States, and I used to live in Jersey, and now I live in New York. Not New York City, but New York State. It says, exactly, wake and decide it's going to be an awesome day. Absolutely. I walked in today. Everybody was all sad, come back to work. I had such a good time on my vacation. I really did. I enjoyed it so much. I was like, hey, I'm back. And they're like, oh, I'm like, no. It says, Fly Sky High 11 says, I live in Pennsylvania, so close. I was actually in Pennsylvania. I'm not going to tell you where I was, but I was at someone's house, my daughter-in-law's father's house for Pennsylvania, and then where my son and my daughter-in-law live, they're more towards Philly, but it's still considered New Jersey. It says, Kathleen's Place 71 says, I'm from Canada. Wow, we got people all over the place. I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner, and I got to tell you, I can't make anything else with it, but my daughter-in-law made these sausage balls, and it was like chunks of sausage, like ground sausage. She used Bisquick, and I don't know if she used 2 cups or what, but I think it might have been like 2 pounds or a pound of the sausage, and I'm trying to think what else she added. Oh, and I think it was 2 cups of yellow cheese, like cheddar cheese. Oh my God, they were so crispy. And I was up in Pennsylvania, and my blood pressure's fine. And I'm very sensitive because I have very low blood pressure. I know when it's high. Well, I ate those sausage balls and they were so good. So I was like, oh my gosh. So it was good, but I couldn't eat them. I only had two because I could taste the salt. I was like, no, we're good because of the for it. It says, let me go back. Yeah, it says, Lashana said, be so happy and smile, our dear Ellen. I'm always smiling, and people are so, I love it. It's almost irritating to people because, especially on a Monday morning, because usually when I go to work, I usually don't talk before 10, but I'm just happy just to be alive and just to, just to be good. But I worked in a regular office job. I didn't talk till 10 in the morning because I was so busy because I had to get everything all done because I was a worker. But now I'm just like, I'm in Funland. It says, not Finland, Funland. It says, be so happy, right? And then I have ZG Kimbo 9170 Delaware out here. Very nice. I always wanted to go to Delaware. I even thought about even retiring in Delaware. Life with Tasharia. Hello to you too. It sounds tasty. Yes, Kathleen says life with Tasharia. Hello. I subscribe. Pretty eyes, by the way. Oh, thank you so much, Flying Eye. Thank you. Fly Sky High 11. Tasharia said hi, and Kathleen's Place 71 said hi. DG Kimbo 9172. It said Lushana said she's working and listening. Well, what happened was, I bought Bisquick, so I said, I gotta make this. Well, I didn't have anything because I'm trying to use what I have in the freezer. So when Steve had passed, he loved his meat, and I threw so much meat out. I had to. It was over a year. I could not keep the meat. My husband had passed, if you don't know, and I just felt like it was hard. You know how it's hard to get rid of stuff? Well, I'm not a hoarder. Well, sort of a hoarder, but not really. I had to clear out everything. So I cleared it out. And I had gone to the store and I'd gotten myself a hero sandwich. I don't like the meat, so I only eat the cheese, the lettuce, and the tomato, but I took the ham and I kept it because if I cook it, I can eat it. Like, I can eat it better. I just don't like it. So I cut it up really, really small and I put it in the balls. I made ham balls. Ham balls. That's what it was. But I used the Bisquick. I used the cheddar cheese. And I put that in there. And then if you look on the Bisquick, it does give you a recipe. But my daughter-in-law didn't give me the same recipe, but I sort of followed it, put some milk in it. And I made balls with it. And it was the ham balls. And they were good. I only had 3 because I can't eat that because of the salt. So I had chopped meat. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it with chopped meat. So I was going to make it the chopped meat. I took it out. I let it go. But what ended up happening was, I forgot about it, and it was like around 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, darn, I forgot it. I'm not making meatballs then. So I made the Bisquick, I put the cheddar cheese, and I had the chopped meat or the ground beef, and I mushed it all up. I made a meatloaf, and usually with the meatloaf, it would be with the gravy, potatoes, but it was so, so good. I could not believe it. So I have a meatloaf, so I'm probably going to have to freeze it because it was this big thing. I was like, oh my gosh, because for Thanksgiving, I had made something, or after Thanksgiving, I had made something, and I only can get 3 pounds of beef. I couldn't get just a pound. So I had all this beef. I was like, what am I going to do with it? So I'm going to freeze it. So that was my story. I was hoping my brother would come over, but he didn't. All right, let me go back, people. Let me see what's going on. It says working and listening, and Marissa says, I actually just started in my khakis. Okay, good for you, Marissa. I'm sorry to hear that. Good for you. And you know what? I'm going to keep you here. You know why? Because I love you. And we're good. We're good, Marissa. I'm sorry. Kathleen's Place, I'm sorry to hear about your husband. Yeah, he had passed in March, and even though it's been a while, I have to admit, I was fine when I went away. I was 2 days with my daughter-in-law's father's house. Then I went to my son and daughter-in-law's house, and then I went to Atlantic City. And when I came back driving home, I was so sad. So my girlfriend, Vicky, she lost her sister 2 months after me. She had cancer. She didn't know. So she was all upset. So we actually had met up for New Year's Eve. So we went there. So I could not get ready for New Year's Eve. So I ended up getting out probably an hour and a half late. I stayed an hour and a half and I left. I ate and then I came home. I was home by 11 and I saw the bell, the ball fall. Had no reaction and I went right to bed. And I just felt sad. So then after, we always got together with my girls from elementary school. There's about and it was her sister friend. So we all met and we went over to my girlfriend Vicky's house because she's going to have to sell the house because she can't stay there. She can't afford it. And there was about 10 to 12 of us. It was her friends. And Vicky actually bought an ornament and it had a saying and it had Cindy's name on it and stuff. It was just beautiful. But I was there and I was so sad again. So when I came home, I'm driving home. I had left early. I'm sitting there crying. But it comes sporadically with my husband. It can be a taste. It can be a word or whatever. It just always makes me sad. But yeah, so I'm okay. I'm going through this, and if I could help anybody that had lost someone, whether it's a brother, sister, friend, parents, or whatever, it's hard. And that people tell you to get off. When you mourn, there is no mourning time of when you never forget. I mean, I had told my girlfriend Vicky that my heart had such a hole in it. I remember driving home from Saturday. I remember calling my son up and just being like, Steven, I'm really, really, I just feel a certain way, and I couldn't get out of the funk. But I started clearing out some things. So I actually had a sewing machine I never used, and there was a student that always loves to sew and stuff, so I gave it to her. And I had extra blankets and towels. My son bought me new towels, so I brought everything yesterday to the animal shelter. So I'm busy. I'm a busy woman. I'm trying to clean up everything because the place is a mess. I have too much, and I can't take it with you. And if I ever want to go into a tiny home, or if I want to move again, I don't want to take anything. I want to be a minimalist. Minimalist? Is that how you say? I want to be a millennialist. It says, Andy Mon. Oh, I love you, Andy Mon TV. Check him out also. He has a beautiful family, and he does the pokey cards. He loves it, and he's always with his family. I love it. That's how it was with my husband and I and my son. We always were together. Always. Wait. This is a teacher. I can't. I'm live. Listen, dude, I'm live. You can't bother me, right? Take you back to going this every time. He's saying that when I'm in the back of the room where the kids are talking, I might be making a face. I don't want to get him on camera. What? Yeah. No, don't you dare tell anybody I'm live. Nobody at school knows that I go live. Don't you dare. No, don't you dare. No, so that's why, no one knows. So it's the biggest kept secret. So no one knows that I go live. If I could, I'd have all the kids. I would have almost 500, 600 more people. But no, we're good. And Andy Mon, thank you so much. Good afternoon, Ellen. Kathleen said, 71 said, hi, Andy Mon TV3. Andy Mon says, Kathleen. It says, Amy Ia, it's hard to say, Amy Ia 14. Hi, beautiful Ellen. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Mwah, I appreciate you too. It says, say hi, Emiya. Says Andy Mon TV, Fly Sky High. I lost my aunt to cancer. It's hard. It's very hard. Cancer, my girlfriend lost her sister to cancer within 2 months. She didn't know she had it. She had a very bad cold. It was in her lungs. It was in her voice box. She couldn't talk. It spread to her lungs. She couldn't breathe. And it just metastasized all over. It was horrible, horrible. And it was horrible because she was just at my son's wedding. I had seen her, and I could not believe that it happened so fast. Unbelievable. My heart is with you. I'll say a prayer. I truly do. Fly sky high. I took care of my husband for 14 and a half years. I loved him. I would do it all over again. And your whole life changes of how you perceive things, how you love, how you appreciate, and how you show kindness. And I learned my lesson in my 40s. I'm going to cry for no reason, but I'm not going to cry. But I felt it, but I didn't. I overcame that. Amia, hi, Andy, my friend. Hi, Amia. Kathleen, you walking? Amia, hi, Kathleen. It says Kathleen. Kathleen. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it's different for each person. Absolutely. I know somebody had passed, their parents or husband, and I feel like they're on day one with me. And it's such an emotional thing, losing someone. And it's sad. Even my worst enemy would never, ever wish it. And if they did lose somebody like my enemy, I would still go up to them and give them a hug. It's very, very emotional. And people the closest to you, they don't know how to deal with it. And it's hard. It's very, very hard. Iman, thank you, Ellen. It's almost at 600. Oh, your subscribers. Oh, congratulations. If anybody knows AMYIA14, check out her channel. And she's headed towards 600 subscribers. That's awesome. Kathleen's Place says that's awesome. Congratulations, says Andy. Kathleen says I have to rush. It says bench chasing. Okay, and a simple family lifestyle, says Ellen in the chat. I'm happy to see you all. I must have some people in here because I have what do you call those people? Trolls. Good for you, honey. If you have nothing to do, you come on in. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. My aunt had a rare cancer. It took about 3 months for sometimes. It's hard. You know what's hard is when they go so fast. What I find that there is no time, like your time is running out, and you really have to be at peace with it, and your whole life changes about everything. There's things that you want to do, and sometimes they can't. It just happens so fast. My heart goes out to everyone because I understand it. It's hard. It's so hard. No need to cry. I know I'm very sensitive about a lot of things. Happy Monday, everyone. Kathleen, I have to run. It's okay to cry. No, it's okay. Andy Mon, the Simple Family Lifestyle. How are you, hon? I appreciate you. Oops, I don't know what happened. Okay. Andy Mon, this is Around the Table, said hi. Around the Table and World says good morning. Simply, your hair looks so pretty. Oh, thank you. Last night, I was home all this time for like almost 2 weeks off from work. And they were down to here, my bangs. So I decided I was going to cut them. Yesterday, they were a mess. I just cut them across. They were all crooked. So this morning when I got up, I just cut them. And it feels so much better. I can see. I feel I got a new haircut. Around the World says, how are you? I'm doing good. Very, very good. Amia, check out your channel, champion. Checking out your channel. Andy Mon says, much love, Ellen. Andy Mon TV, Lashana. A Simple Family Lifestyle, Lashana. Around the World has like an emoji. Life with Tasharia, greetings everyone, happy Monday. Lashana says hi, Simply. Around the World, and Around the World is nice. I'm all caught up, and I've been on for 23 minutes. I'm looking at the line, and the line is good. It's gone. I can go home. What happened was, I do bus duty, but what happened was a lot of the kids were doing bowling. I don't do bowling, so there was really nobody there, so I couldn't get out of the parking lot. So now I can, and I'm happy. And I just want to wish everybody a happy day. Be kind, be nice. And if I figure out what I'm having for dinner, maybe I'll be on later to cook. But then again, I don't know. But I'm on a mood now. I have this my balls. So I made the meatloaf. I didn't make the little balls, but it was really, really crunchy, but it was so good. But I'm going to let you go, guys. I love you all. How about your new schedule, Ellen? Yes, I'll be having a schedule. And I am actually going on The Source on Saturday because he's having like an anniversary. He's having something going on. He's having everybody back. And he said about your channel, so I have to have a schedule made for that. But I got to figure out Mondays are a hard day. Do I really want to do a live? Or a live is easy. Maybe I'll do something else. But I got to see. But thank you, Lashana. I love you all. God bless you and have a wonderful day.